Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We live, we back, and we're going to the Mega case to see what sense can we make out of it. You know that court is a whole lot of things, and even the mastermind herself, the alleged mastermind herself, call it. I don't want to mention her name. Call it rubbish, right? Now it's nonsense. Like that's what she said. Now we're going to analyze what happened to the proceedings today, right? And we're going to start with what Judge Ratha said. What I want us to do is to look at the proceedings today. I'm going to share a little clip. Please like the live when you enter, and please, if you can drop a comment, it's fine, so that we can interact. Now, the judge made a U-turn today based on the fact that Sibanda had brought up the claims yesterday that accused number three had tendered somewhat of a plea and said that no, he was in prison when the crime happened. Now, you have to keep in mind that he's paraphrasing. He's trying, in fact, he's trying to paraphrase, he's not even paraphrase, he's trying to paraphrase what he is claiming is on the record. Yet, even on the record, that guy is saying we were told that we were inside when this happened. Now, he, Sibanda, wants to press on the fact that no, these guys were they're the ones who thought no, this is the plea that we have to turn. But now Rata came back today and told them no, there's no plea like that. There's nothing like that because I understand what you used there, Mr. Baloy, the Hemstra, I think, ruling, which claims that the accused confession, in fact, or any record that is being put down by the accused ever since they come to court must be taken into account, including the the representative, right? This legal representative, whatever they have said before court, that should be considered. And you should keep in mind that Ratha said that he's going to use it in the future, and he is going to use it because I think he's going to use it on that alleged allegation by Mr. Mgomezulu when Mr. Mgomezulu said Longo Twala was shot and you come and testify. And he's going to use it on some of the things that he keeps on bringing up when he's looking to defeat the defense. Now, and also, I think the Baloi, the NPA, like prosecution, they should be happy that he's helping them because if it is that record is followed, I don't think that's what happened on that day. I don't think because we checked yesterday. If you saw my video yesterday, we checked to see if there we could find some record like that. But we could find in what Sibanda was saying, there are some of the messages that are included there in what Sibanda is saying, in what accused number three was saying in that video that we watched yesterday. So there could be something wrong with the record, right? Manipulation of the record. They are very good at this. They are very good at trying to manipulate the record. Now, what we're going to do is just let's look at a little bit of that Ratha denial of Paluis and Sibanda's claim that what accused number three had done there at Bogsbeck could be considered as somewhat of a plea. It's not a plea because you pile like I said yesterday, you pile a whole lot of legal processes on these guys, and then the next thing what they're hearing is, what do you say? Are you applying for bail? And that guy doesn't even know when to start. Like, how do you start to? What do you start first when you're saying you're applying for bail? But yet here you are proceeding with your legal proceedings. You haven't even given this guy a chance to consult with somebody who's familiar with these processes. And then you decide, no, I'm gonna take whatever he says, I'm gonna use it against him. This is basically what's happening here. Let's look at what Ratha said, and then we'll take it from there.
Some other works. Sorry, you are going to be interpreting, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
They told you how we are going to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
How are they saying? As they saying you are going to do it?
He said I will have to firstly read into English, then after that I will have to interpret it into Isizo.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. But before we continue, Mr. About your query, Mr. Numalo and Mr. Nisine, you were worried about what official status does the fact that allegedly your clients said they were arrested. At the time they were arrested, they were at what? In jail, right? The question, fine, it's valid, but the point is, I dealt with a case like this. It was dealing with these boys of ISIS. They trained in Syria. The question arises, but it has got no legal effect on the following basis. There was no litis contestatio. You've heard of that? That's it. So if there's no litis contestatio, there's no legal effect because you haven't pleaded. Your client hasn't pleaded.
As it is the court, ma'am.
Do you agree, Mr. Baloyi and the doctor?
You won't agree.
And I can give you an SCA decision now. Hello? I don't hear you.
Well, we'll look into that, but our view is if someone spontaneously.
Yeah,
says
fine.
something that-
Hey, he makes it spontaneously. I was not there. I was in Natal. I was incarcerated. Fine. But then he pleads not guilty, right? And he chooses not to give a plea explanation. And before the plea stage, the law is very clear. They say there's no legal effect of that statement. I know Himstra says there is, State versus Nkoshe. You read that decision.
Yes,
I'm going to quote it some other time.
yes.
Himstra says, but he refers to after the plea. He says anything said by counsel and by an accused person after the plea, the court must take that into consideration.
Now, watch that. You are hearing Ratha saying he's going to use that sometime. Not lying. He's going to use that sometime because you have to keep in mind what some of the defend lawyers have said, right? For example, what Mr. Mgomezuli had said about Longo going to the hospital because he was shot in the leg, and he's going to bring in a witness who will confirm that. You are hearing him say, "I'm going to use it sometime." He's going to use it, Ratha, on some of these lawyers, on whatever wrong thing they might have said before in his judgment. Let's continue, and then we'll go back to my analysis.
Yes, that might be so, but
Yeah.
we suppose nothing debars a cross-examiner to
No,
cross-examine
nothing.
on that aspect.
Nothing, yeah.
Yes.
Nothing, yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying
whole point.
there's no legal effect
Yes.
on the basis that you can attribute guilt to a person who
Yes.
is not saying anything under oath, having pleaded.
Yes.
If he has pleaded, that's different. Okay,
Yes.
fine. Yeah, you heard me.
But just before we proceed, my lord, we're informed that this morning, when accused number 4 has been transported to
Right.
court, the
I
vehicle.
don't want to. It's fine. That one is they are going to talk about the accident that accused number 4 was involved in with these officials, right, when they were coming to the court. Obviously, he said he's fine. Even Advocate Numalo had to repeat to the judge, say, "No, man, I told you that this guy is saying he's fine." Judge Ratha doesn't feel like he wants to work, because what transpired later is when he now brings up this funeral that he has to attend, and he gets the date wrong of the funeral or the memorial service that he wants to attend. He wants to go a day before it happens. Is it just growing people, just growing people's things? I don't know. Maybe it's just growing people things that he has to forget like that. Now we let's go back to what he's telling Baloi here. Baloi is very disappointed in that, because he's arguing that it was spontaneous. The plea was spontaneous. How could you say that? I mean, you are there with your box back magistrate, and you are not giving these guys a chance to even voice out whatever they want to say, so that you can the judge can relate maybe to their legal representative, if their legal representative was not hearing them. No, you are not giving them a chance. They are saying things that you'll later use against them. I mean, this is just quite unfair of Mr. Balui. I mean, for him to earn my respect as a bona fide prosecutor, I think they need to come up with better things, better evidence than this, what is they are trying to push down our throat here. It doesn't make sense that this is all that they got. This is all that they got. The hearsay evidence, the confessions that were forced, which are still, like as Ratha said, they are still hanging in the air. This is all they got. Anyway, guys, I didn't want to take too much of a time. I just wanted to look at that point that Baloi and Sibanda was trying to squeeze in. And besides that, even if this thing was followed up, you would find out that there's no record like that. Just like what they did to the Vodacom, these people have been doing things like the state. They've been doing a whole lot of miracles. So there could be a manipulation that happened to for them to be able to read what they were reading now. Anyway, guys, thank you for popping in. Those who watch, those who like the live, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that when we drop more content like this, you are in the loop. Peace. We'll see you in the next stream.